Anyway, it's good to see you guys this morning. Hopefully your family, we got a bunch of family coming over. I think we have well over 24, 25 people coming to Vegas this Thursday. We're going to have a lot of people over, and an opportunity for us to be with our family members. Hopefully you the same way. But it's always something great, for us to remember what Thanksgiving is all about. If you were listening to Chuck Missler this week on Monday and Tuesday, he gave a 1.5 hour talks about Thanksgiving and about our American heritage, our Christian American heritage, what I thought was very important. But what we're going to do is we're going to continue in our series. I don't know if we have that slide still up there about kingdoms in conflict or not. But what we've been doing is we've been talking about kingdoms in conflict over the last few weeks, and it just keeps coming and keeps coming and keeps coming, because I believe what the Lord is doing is really embedding this deep down in our hearts. Like I finished off last week's program is that I want you to have a kingdom mindset, that you start looking at things from a kingdom perspective, and know that God has extended the kingdom and wants us to be part of a kingdom now, but there's also a kingdom that is coming, and He wants us to be prepared for the kingdom to come, because the Bible says that He will establish His kingdom on earth for how long? For 1,000 years. And He wants you and I to be part of that. So it's real important. I think Mike and Corrine are going to be the mayors of Gainas when Jesus comes, okay, and establish His kingdom. Who knows? Who knows what He's going to do? You just never know. So we're going to go to Hebrews chapter 4, verse 1 is where we're going to start off with this morning. We're going to continue pretty much in the vein that we've been. And here's what Hebrews chapter 4, verse 1 says. It says, "Therefore, since a promise remains of entering His rest, let us fear lest any of you seem to have come short of it." I think I've read this for the last 2 or 3 weeks already, but let's examine it again. Okay? What is the apostle, what is he trying to convey to the people? What's he trying to convey to the leaders just by that one sentence alone? Anybody? Marie? Oh, Marie got also. I finally found Marie speechless. Okay, after all this time, she just went, oh. Huh? Eula. Okay, number one, there's a promise. Everybody say a promise. Okay, now, what else is he trying to convey here? A promise of what? A promise of entering His rest. Okay? Therefore, since a promise remains of entering His rest, what does he say? What's the second part there? Who is us? It's us. It's God's people. He's talking to the church. He's talking to the born again. If you're not born again, you must be born again. That's what the Bible says. But as we've been telling you over and over again, and I know that it's a lot of repetition, but this is so important. This subject is so important. If you're not born again, you need to get born again, and born again is the beginning of you being able to see the kingdom. I would recommend that you get last week's sermon off of Facebook or YouTube if you haven't listened to it. If it's something that, this one is Hebrews chapter 4, verse 1. Okay, he says, "Therefore, since a promise remains of entering His rest,